Hi, everybody. Welcome to our continuation of our AMA today. We had a couple of glitches, and so we had to restart the AMA, and we've already actually had our invite contest, and we have a winner, and hopefully they're back in the video chat. They have to be in the chat in order to win the $10 prize. But we were going to go ahead and get started and make a couple of announcements and talk about couple different things today, a couple different exciting things that we have underway. And the first thing that I want to announce is that we have sold out of almost 50% of the NFTs. So it's like super exciting. Let's just take a look at the numbers. Let me share my screen and we'll get right over there to the NFTs. Let's see how we're doing. And connecting. 224 out of 500, you guys. So just like 24 more, and we are going to be halfway sold out. Super, super, super awesome. Super amazing. I've already got the second collection coming up, and I'm in talks of development of it, and it's going to be a different one every single time. And I don't know if you guys saw in the chat, I posted this morning that our artist, and it's the same guy that does Street Punks, our partner Street Punks. And I'll just let you guys in on a little secret here. So, okay, so they're very, this is a sample of the artwork of our artist. This is the stuff that he does. He's doing this. This is one sneak preview for the second collection of Street Punks. So Street Punks is doing this, but just see how good he is. This is just exactly like the Crypto Punks, and everyone's like a little bit different. Like, so this one's got like a party hat or whatever. Oh, there's us, you guys. That's our partnership. That's so cute. Anyway, so, but this is his style. Oh, I don't know how to make that music start. Here, can I mute that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so you can see that he has the style of the Crypto Punks with the pixelation style, and it's so hot, you guys. I mean, if we go over, let's just for fun, let's just go to OpenSea. Just for fun to see the hottest NFT on the market right now, you guys, is a pixelated one. I can't remember the name of it. Let's see. Explore. Oh, maybe the stats. Who's number one? Let's look at the stats. I don't know if you guys ever come on here, but I don't know why my internet's so slow. No, I don't want degens. I want rankings. Okay, so... Oh, Bored Ape Yacht Club. They went to number 2. They were like a number 4 the other day. Oh, here it was. This is the guys that I was thinking of that were number 1 the other day. But they're a pixelated artwork one as well. But see how they have their moonbirds? And this is kind of like the idea that I'm thinking of. I want like a Sifu Inu, like one of our dogs, but have just like different ones. So everyone will be different with different rarities. But yeah, these guys were number 1 for a while. They're super hot. And look at these. Look at the price of these things, you guys. I mean, this is the potential of where it could go. I mean, 32 ETH for this guy, right? 32 ETH. Okay? Do you know what that is? What's ETH at right now? Like 2,500 or something? 2,600? So it's insane the amount that these things can really like get to. So, and following the Bored Ape Yacht Club, you know, it's just, I mean, we just have so much potential. We have so much potential. But, yeah. So, Ragnarok Meta. So there's the Mutant Ape. So the Bored Ape Yacht Club did what I was going to do. I mean, what we're going to do, which is they had one collection and then they airdropped everybody 1 for 1 of a random rarity. And then they came in here with the mutant and they airdropped them a mutant one, which was their second collection. So they did 10,000 and 20,000 and they stopped at 30,000. And we're going to do it a little bit smaller and start and work our way up. But yeah, but they're insane. And their artwork is just so amazing. I mean, it's just so awesome. And I have already, I'm in talks with another guy, with a very good friend of mine. I've mentioned it before, and he's going to do some really cool artwork. He does more in this style. He's this kind of artist. So this I'm looking for later on down the line, like a collection 3 or maybe a collection 4 would be to do something like this, more in this style, but do like a CryptoPunks next time, and then more of the pixelated art, and then like going forward to do more of a Bored Ape Yacht Club sign. Okay, so while we're here, let's just take a look. Oh, we already looked at that. And what else did I want to take a look at? Oh, I know what I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, here. So I did the analysis this morning, and I don't know if any of you are into spreadsheets or whatever, but this is the whole total amount of supply. And I wish Brian wasn't working, Brian Kittle, because he is an accountant like me and he nerds out on this stuff, but some of you may like it as well. So our total supply of Sifu Inu is 2,490. So it's 2.5 billion, right? Here's all of our holders. We have 259 holders. These guys are zeros because they have like a fraction of one or whatever, but they're technically still holders. Still counts towards, coin market cap and that kind of thing, which is good. But the fun part is that what I did, the analysis that I did today was I did all the analysis of all the holders. So like, here's the airdrop wallet. Here's the amount that's been burned, 14 million. Our dev wallet is, this is our wallets for our rewards and that kind of thing. And, that's our airdrop wallet. And then we have, this is the amount for sale and pancake swap. So you can go and buy 558 million if you want. And then we have 708 million staked, you guys. It's so sick. It is so exciting and so amazing. And with that numbers, I went and I did a little analysis of the amount that was not staked. So the amount that's not staked is 24. Here, I got a fancy little command to get us to the end there. So it's 24%. So what that means is that we're 75% staked. That means 75% of all the available Sifu that's out there in regular people's hands is staked. So that's so bullish. And I'm not sure that everybody actually like realizes what that means, but it is incredibly bullish to have 75% of your tokens staked for 30 days. That means the price is going to stay the same. So here, wait, let me end this screen share. Okay, there we go. So it's just like insane news. And when this baby comes out and we're offering rewards for the staking of the Sifu, and it's giving Sifu, and you guys are all getting used to it. All you guys are the holders, and all of you guys are the supporters. All of you guys are the stakers. Everybody staked their airdrops pretty much, I have a couple wallets that have, a couple, 10 or 20 million. There's one that has like 24 million. If you're the 24 million one and you haven't staked, tell me who you are. It just might be, I think it might even be somebody I know and they just didn't know they needed to stake. So it could be like one of those things. But I am watching that wallet carefully. It's not enough to really even if they dumped like 25 million, it's like a couple BNB. So it's not that big of a deal. So but yeah, so 75% staked. It's huge, so bullish. Our price is like solid. It's like not going anywhere but up once this baby launches. Oh my goodness, it's just going to be so great. And with that said, you guys, we have had 8 earn days in a row. 8 earn days. Like it's a record earn day. So, you'll see today, hopefully today it doesn't break the streak. And I'm into numerology, and in numerology,
how you doing today, ma'am?
Oh, good. How are you? I'm going to take questions at the end. Questions and comments at the end. So if you could mute yourself until the end. Thank you. Go ahead and mute. Thank you. That's our resident singer. He wants to sing a song. I'll let him sing at the end. He can sing us out. So, but yeah, so now I lost my train of thought. was I talking about? Oh, 8 earned days in a row. Oh, and 8's an unlucky number in numerology. So hopefully I don't want to jinx it. I hope I didn't just jinx it. But we've had 8 earned days in a row. Hopefully we'll get a ninth today. But I owe you guys 2 airdrops, 1.8 million. I'm going to be working on it this afternoon. Before I have a 3 o'clock to meet with all the partners of Infinite One for the NFTs. And so if you guys can come to that, I'll invite you guys to that as well. But we're going to all talk about all of the projects that have NFTs, all of the partners of Infinite One, and there's a bunch of us. So that should be pretty cool to see everybody's NFTs and hear where their projects are going. You know, maybe it'll give us ideas or we'll give them ideas. I really love networking and partnering up and like just, hearing what other people are doing and what other people's successes are and sort of like, springboarding off of them and that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to that meeting for sure. And so, yeah, so 8 earned days in a row, and I'm going to do the airdrop, the 1.8 million. I might do the earn or burn today, right after this, just to sort of, in case it is another earn day, and then I'll do all the airdrop all at once, because it costs like $25 to do the airdrops and fees, and I know it's not a ton of money, but right now I'm trying to really save every single penny that we have to, invest it back in the project, and if I can save and reduce a little bit of fees, especially if it's just like kind of a small airdrop, it doesn't make a ton of sense because not everybody's going to be able to stake it because most people are going to get below the minimum. So the minimum threshold to stake is 10,000 Sifu. And if the large majority, I'm not going to do the airdrops if the large majority of the percentage of the stakers are going, it's going to be below, if 70% of people are not going to be able to stake it, then I'm not going to do it. I'll let it accumulate till more percentage of the stakers will be able to go in and then stake their airdrop right afterwards, because that makes the most sense. And, people don't want to be staking like a lot and minimum amounts. And, yeah, and we had somebody who was complaining and saying that the fees are really high. And I don't know if a Trust Wallet is different than MetaMask, but I staked my bag. I staked a couple million. I think it was like 2 million, and it only cost me like, I think it was 85 cents or maybe even less. So MetaMask is cheaper. If you guys don't have MetaMask, I suggest it. They always do an estimated. You can't go by the estimated gas. You have to go back and look at the actual fee, because MetaMask goes like 50%, sometimes even higher over, because they don't want to have failed transactions. They want to guarantee it. So like if the price fluctuates and the price changes or whatever within the time of the processing, they're going to always double it, probably always. It's always going to be more expensive in the estimated than it is in the actual. So that's like a little fact. Like, for a while I was going on the estimate. I was like, whoa. But then I looked back and I was like, oh, it was actually not even that expensive. At first I was like, oh my gosh, these airdrops are costing me like $125 each. And that was before I had my new DApp with the multi-sender that I have now, which is totally awesome. Someday I'll do an AMA and I'll show you guys my process of how I do the airdrops. It's kind of fun. It's kind of the making of an airdrop or something. That'll be kind of fun. But yeah, so it does cost $25, and so I'm going to make sure that it makes sense to all of us, not just me, but all the holders, and they'll be able to stake. It's fun to get airdrops, but if we could save money and give it away at prizes, and that kind of thing, or that'll be a lot better. So yeah. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to announce, you guys, today is that we're moving the baby over to testnet tomorrow. I'm still not. It's baby Sifu blank. And it's fill in the blank. And we're not filling in the blank yet. We're not announcing what the blank is, but the blank is huge. It's fill in the blank exclamation point. So it's baby Sifu blank right now. It'll be a 3-word name. And baby Sifu blank is going to be moving to testnet tomorrow, and I will be testing it. And so that's super exciting. I can't wait to start testing. Today's sort of my last day off, because once testing begins, it's just on like Donkey Kong. It's just like full on me, like every waking moment, lots of coffee, just like, like you guys have all seen that gif with the cat at the computer. I mean, that's pretty much me. 24/7, trying to get in the chat. Okay, I'll answer like a couple questions and like, back to work, testing to make sure that the baby Sifu blink goes off without a hitch. So, and there's always lots of backs and forths and that kind of thing. And that's the development of the smart contract. So I'm going to develop the smart contract. And then what happens then next after the smart contract is sort of like at a place where we want it to be. And this is the most important and crucial part, because once you deploy the smart contract, it's set in stone. Like I mentioned this earlier, it's set in stone. You cannot change it. So you have to make sure you test the smart contract right, so you won't have any problems. So that's going to begin tomorrow for me. So that's it's going to be, I'm going to be very busy. So I'm going to you'll probably see a little bit less of me in the chat, but don't fret, because I will be working very hard behind the scenes and testing a lot. So with that said, what else did I want to talk about? Let's see. Yeah, so the baby Sifu blank is going to reward baby Sifu. I mean, it's going to be rewarding Sifu. So for every transaction, there's going to be a lot of buy pressure too. So for every transaction, there's going to be a 0.1 BNB buy pressure every 10 minutes for sure. There will be a buy, and 3% of that buy is going to go in and buy Sifu Inu. And with 75% of us staked, you guys, this is the word that I need you guys to help me get out to everybody. Because if 75% of it's staked, means you can't even sell it if you want to sell it, then there's nowhere for the price to go but up. Right? Because we're getting it. I mean, you could sell your rewards that you get from the baby, but people are just going to accumulate them because there's going to be airdrops coming in. There's going to be that, and then people are just going to stake it, because that's just how this is going to go. But the price is just going to go up every 10 minutes, 3% of a 1 BNB. Okay, so whatever that percentage of 3% of 1 BNB, it's 0.03%. There we go. There's the math on that. It's not hard. But 0.03% of every 10 minutes, at least, because there's actually more buying pressure for you to buy more, and I'll get into that later, because that's some of the details that I'll have to announce after I fill in the blank. But a minimum, I guess I should say, a minimum of 0.03 BNB will be used to buy Sifu Inu, depending on whatever the price is, every 10 minutes. So it's insane tokenomics. It is just so freaking exciting that you guys are in this now. I mean, it's just, it's incredible. I can't even believe, like, I'm just like, this is so much fun. So my friend came over the other day and was like, how do you do this every day? Like, I'd hate it or whatever. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I wake up every day like, yeah, I get to do this. I finally, never, I was an accountant for 15 years. You hardly ever wake up like, yeah, I get to count somebody else's millions and billions of dollars. Like, you just don't wake up with that kind of enthusiasm. But here, like, I wake up like that every day. I'm like, yes, I get to, like, be the creator and founder of this amazing, like, token, like, it's just, it's so exciting. But anyway, let me check on the time. Let's see. Okay, so we're looking good now. Those are the things that I kind of wanted to announce and to talk about today. So if we could keep the questions along the lines of maybe something that I've announced, that would be preferable. And I would say that would increase your chances of possibly winning the best question, which is a $10 reward. That would be ideal. So would anybody like to be brave and unmute themselves and ask me a question other than the song? Ojo, I'm going to do your song at the end, okay? So we'll go out with your song. I'll let you sing the song, but that's going to be last, okay? So anybody other than Ojo have a question. And if not, then I can look in the group, if you're too shy, because I know sometimes, where'd Trisha go? She's too shy. She doesn't want to talk. And then, young investor, you asked me a question in the chat. Do you have a question for me? You always have good questions. Let's see. The network is too bad. Oh, that's what Trisha's saying, that the network is too bad. That's why she left. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Um, and then you guys, yeah, don't worry. I will post this. I'm recording it, so I will post it later. Um, let's see. Has anyone even asked a question? We had an NFT question from a young investor, and he's still here, so that's good. Okay, as in staking, it's showing the NFT staking coming soon. Will it come when I want to stake it with all my Sifu here for the long run? Okay. Okay, so to answer your question, so the staking of the NFTs is totally different than the staking of the Sifu Inu. Staking of the Sifu Inu is, 30-day lock. You've got the 34.5% for the 30-day lock right now. And that's what we're getting. That's what we're rewarding everybody. And but however, the staking of the NFTs. Okay, so the staking of the NFTs, it's going to be a totally different website. It's a DApp, and it's still under construction, but it's almost done. They're like in the final stages of testing, and they assured me, they've assured me that the staking DApp will be done when we sell out of the NFTs. So when we sell out of the NFTs, the staking DApp will be done, and then how that's going to work is you're going to go in there, you're going to make sure you're in your wallet with your NFTs, and then you're going to go and you're just going to click a button, very similar to how, ours works with the staking. You're probably going to have to approve the use of your NFTs. So it's usually like a 2-transaction thing, especially the first time. So you'll probably have to approve it, and then you'll have to and then stake or whatever, or confirm the stake. So it'll probably be a 2-step transaction is my guess. I don't know yet. We won't know until it's final. And how it's going to work is I'm going to send a certain amount of tokens of the pool. So I'm going to send $1,000 for the pool to stake, and then it's going to reward based on your rarity. So if you've got a purple, I got to do the math on that. I don't know what the percentage is. I got to do the total amount. Oh, it's 500. So 15 out of 500, it'll reward a better percentage. So the rarity one 500 is it's going to be like 97% more is what it's looking like than the other one. So your rares are, your epics, are the more rare it is, the higher the rewards are going to be. The commons will get the least amount of the pool. But once that staking pool is drained, you guys, then they're not stakeable anymore. But we're going to be working really hard at having the second collection and the timing of the second collection coming out as soon as possible. So you guys will, as you'll still be earning staking rewards when the collection 2 is out. I believe that's how I would like it to work. We have to talk about it with the timing of the art with the artist and to see where he's at with everything. But yeah, so I'm so bummed that we had so many problems today. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Africa had bad net talk. I know that they have poor net talk sometimes when it rains. But anyway, I digress. So that's how that's going to work. The question. So the NFT staking pool is going to go until it's drained. Totally different. It's going to be a different thing, and it should be available by the time that we sell out of this collection. We're almost 50% sold out. And I think it's been alive for like maybe I don't know, like a week to 10 days, and so by 2 or 3 weeks we plan to be sold out of it. And okay, let's see, were there any other questions? I didn't see any. Let me just check really quick. No. Well, if nobody else asks me a question, Payusha's going to win. But you can only win one. If you won the invite contest, you can't win the best question too. Shoot. Nobody wants to ask a question. Young investor asked a question. You don't want to unmute. You may not be here. Maybe off. So usually.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
So how much do you plan on putting in this staking pool?
Okay, so
Like total?
I think I'm gonna put in 1,500, and I might just do it straight off the bat. That's what I announced. I was gonna do two pools, like one 1,000 and one 500, but I think I'm gonna end up doing like 1,500 for the staking pool.
1,500 is not bad. That sounds good. Oh, Jaden, it's so wet. Oh, okay. That was my question.
All right,
Okay.
thanks for your
So the DAP,
question. What?
so we've got the DAP. It is going to be
Can I
different buttons
introduce you?
for the. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, guys. So I would like to introduce you. This is Aaron. Everybody, he is the one that's actually building our staking dApp, and he's the one that built our NFT our NFT dApp. So he's kind of a famous person around here, and he's amazing. And yeah, so he's a stay-at-home dad, like I'm a stay-at-home mom, and he works from home and does these amazing dApps and all this crypto wonderful stuff and is building all these great things for us. And we're super excited to have him on our team and as a Sifu supporter. So hi, Aaron. I hope I did you
Hi,
justice.
it's good to be here. You did me great justice. Like I said, it's good to be here. So I came in when you were just started talking about the DAP and the different buttons that you have to push, the different confirmations. We're gonna make it as simple as possible for everybody to stake their NFTs. It's gonna be a simple 3-step, I think, where you're gonna hit 3 different buttons. And they're gonna
Okay.
be numbered or there's gonna be instructions. It's gonna be as easy as my grandma being able to use it. So
Oh,
don't worry about that,
perfect.
people.
Perfect. Perfect. That's great. Yeah, we need grandma easy. That's
Sorry to
great.
interrupt, but
That's the
Bitcoin is
whole plan.
pumping.
The coin is pumping?
Bitcoin is pumping
Oh,
huge.
Bitcoin is pumping huge. Really? See? I announce it and what happens, right? I called it, you guys. I called it here live. I recorded it. I recorded it too, so we know. I told you guys. Whoa, Bitcoin is on a tear. Let's go, Bitcoin. You know what that means, you guys? Do you know what that means? Bitcoin goes up, everything else is gonna go up too, especially Sifu Inu. All right, let's go, Bitcoin. All right, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Let me see my 1 hour, my 24-hour chart. Oh, I have to turn it down. Can we see? Oh no. Woohoo! Looking good. Looking. I need to look at the 1 minute chart, but I don't have that on CoinMarketCap. But that's awesome! Yay! Bitcoin's on a tear. That is good news. We gotta
I'm
launch this
happy.
baby today. I wish it was tested and ready to go. Oh well. Oh well. The next, you know what? Maybe I should have waited a week. I wanted to wait a week before everything. You know what? That's fine. It's perfect. It's perfect. And we're 75% staked, right? So people are going to make some money on their Bitcoin. They're going to be like, what should I buy? And now we got to go tell them to go buy Sifu Inu, right? Okay. Does anybody else want to ask me a question before we end it?
Yeah, there is question coming in the chat. You can
Oh,
have a
is
look on
there?
this. Ojo,
Oh,
can you mute yourself?
me? Ofo. Ojo.
No. Ojo. Yeah, getting some background noise.
Yep.
That's why I said.
Yeah, we definitely are getting some background noise. So bullish. Okay, so let's see. I'm scrolling and looking down. Okay. Oops. All right. Okay. Okay. Neeraj says, can you tell us what the main targeted user base of your project is like, in particular individuals, entities like businesses, corporations, gamers, or any other kind? And like, I wanted to know what all services will be provided to them. Okay, so maybe you're talking about the utility that I announced. So if you guys didn't know, I announced a utility, and what we're going to be is we're going to be like a gaming competition utility. So it's super exciting. More to come with like the play. Who knows? If we get big enough, it could be a play to earn kind of metaverse, right? But right now, we're going to focus on like I personally I think that we're gonna focus on uh, Fortnite competitions because Fortnite is humongous. And if there's a way to do a Minecraft, I know there's a way to do Fortnite competitions and then maybe some Call of Duties. But we're gonna like focus on those. We might start off small and just kind of like do some fun ones while we're in development of what's really gonna happen. But basically how it's gonna work is you're going to similar to any kind of tournament, a golf tournament, a poker tournament, it's just a tournament, right? So it's a competition. Might have different levels, might have like under 18 or like 10 and under kind of thing. Because my son wants to have a 10 and under like competition or whatever. And then like maybe like 10 to 18 kind of thing, or whatever, 15, 16. And then, older, maybe have a seniors group, that kind of thing. But you're going to pay a fee, whether it's $10 or, $50 or $100. And then we're probably most likely going to have guarantees. So depending on how many people, regardless is the word that I want to use, is regardless of how many people enter the contest, we're going to have a guarantee, like a guarantee $100. Okay. $5 entry fee. For us to make money, or whatever, it would be like a minimum entrance of $20 because like $5 times 20 would be $100. So, and then there's moderating and that kind of thing. But, we would want, after time and it got out and, we found out, it was more, but it would reward in B&B. So it's going to be like Fortnite competitions that award the prize money in B&B, but you have to pay an entrance fee, and that's how it's going to be, and that's how we're going to make the money. And then if you go over that, so like let's say we have 30 people, then we'll have made the extra whatever it is, $25 or whatever. And I'm just using a very like simple example, but that's the idea of it. So you'll buy in, and you'll buy in with Sifu Inu, so that will help the price, right? And you'll keep the price. That will keep the price going up. And then we'll make money by running the competitions and charging for the competitions. And I've done this a lot. I've run poker competitions and tournaments, and as a competitive ice skater, like I just know I'm very competitive. So this is like right up my valley, right in my wheelhouse. And the gaming industry is very, very, very similar to professional gambling competitions, like poker competitions. Like I'm sure you guys have all seen the World Series of Poker. I attend pretty much every year I can. I haven't gone. I didn't go last year, but I actually went during COVID, and we played. We were online. We couldn't go meet in person, but it was right in 2020, and I got 25th. So I'm very competitive. This is right in my wheelhouse, and I know how to make money with this, and I think that is definitely the smartest direction to go, because to try and promise we're going to be play to earn. Like I look at all these tokens, and I'm sorry if you're one of these tokens, and I don't mean to like cut you down. I'm sure you're amazing and you have the best intentions possible, but to try to just say like we're going to be able to compete against like an Epic Games or like like Fortnite or like a Call of Duty or Minecraft or something like that. It's just not going to happen. They're 20, 30, 40 billion dollar with a B billion dollar company. So it's just you're not going to be able to compete with that. But let's springboard off that and the popularity and that everybody knows and everybody loves, and let's have some competitions and figure out a way to make money off of it, which is by hosting these competitions and by making money off the entry fees it's built casinos all around the world. Los Angeles is a huge poker community, and they because we don't have regular gambling, you have to go to Las Vegas for that. But we have a huge casinos all over Los Angeles, and it's all built on poker money, on poker rigs, because they take an entrance fee. So out of everything you take an entrance fee, and that's how you make money. That's the plan of the utility. Great question. Thanks for the question. But yeah, so that's kind of like the way that we're going. And so the people that will be involved in it that will help us, that we're going to market to, will be the gamers and the professional gamers and that kind of thing. Yep. We're going to bring them over to the Bitcoin world. Bring them over to Sifu now. Okay, so let's see. That was a great question. I'm gonna heart it. And now let's okay. Now, okay, Shivang has a question. My question is, in the future, are we going to be able to list our NFT and trade Sifu? You can list your NFT right now. So there's people on Bolivian.art. They have their NFTs already up for sale. I swear it was live like 10 minutes. There's already 2 for sale, 2 commons for sale. So and I think they're charging like 200, like half a B&B for one. I don't know if they forgot the 5. I don't know. Sorry if it's one of you guys, but I just thought it was kind of funny. But hey, my guess is by collection 3 or 4, these things are going to be worth an ETH. Like you can't trade them on OpenSea, unfortunately. Oh, I do want to do it. I do kind of want to do it on ETH because I just think it'd be so cool to have some art like worth like 5-10 ETH. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Okay, so are you going to be able to list your NFT and trade in Sifu? All your support. Okay, great question, Sivang. Yes, you can already sell them. You can do it on oblivion.art, and that's where you can do it right now. And we're looking at other options. Okay, why can't the NFTs earn a percentage of the token fee? So the pool ends. They'll always be producing. Yeah, so this is how it works. This is in the contract. Because there's only a limited amount of Sifu, and it ends up hurting us in the process, and so it has to be a finite amount, and then the staking pool ends. So good question, but that's just kind of how these NFT stakings go. They reward for a little while, and then that's it. So we can have somebody to do the next collection, and so yeah, so it's a limited time. It's a limited time offer, but that's how that works. Okay, young investor. I would like to know how the NFT looks. So some are rich in artistic value apart from staking. I want to know if the NFTs can meet the customer demands and needs. So I don't know if you were on. Did you see if you saw the sample of the collection 2 C2 is going to be amazing, and it's going to be individualized artwork similar to the CryptoPunk style with the pixels artwork, and it's going to be yeah, that's the artist that we're hiring. So if you guys want to check out Street Punks, that's the same artist. I posted one in there, and yes, and that's where we're going to the artistic demands, because like I said, I'm very into art. This was just our collection right now was just sort of get us off the ground, and you know what? It's gonna be amazing. Like when we go to the level, like when you get to the level of like Picasso or like Anthony Quinn, I'm always backwards on these things, but this painting, my painting here, when you get to like that kind of level of artist, right? You're a real artist. People always want to see their first things, so that's what this is going to be. This first 500 is going to be like the OG. People are going to be like, "You got an OG? You got an OG common?" Okay, I'll give you $10,000 for it, because it's going to be rare. There's only 500 of them. And when we start, getting like to the real artwork, I mean, because every collection is going to get bigger and better with the artwork. Like I said, I have an artist on board who is as good as the Bored Ape Yacht Club guy. I mean, and he's my dear friend, and he's like, I'll do it for you, Laura. I'm excited. And he's already been hired by another NFT artist group who has a very successful collection. And I can't say who they are, but they're really good, and he's amazing, and so that's like super exciting. So that's in the works already. Absolutely. Yep. And I know how important it is. And okay, yet another yes. Oh, that's a good idea, young investor, is to invite the artists on. Yeah. I'm gonna see if that's a possibility. Okay, I like that one too. That was a really good question. Yeah, so maybe I will do. The question was, do you also plan, once it's staked, to increase the token value as well? I don't know if I understand that question. The value is just whatever it's worth on them. NFTs are just totally different. Like I can't have no control over the value. It's just whatever, but somebody will pay for it. That's just how NFTs work. It's a piece of artwork. Like I may have paid $10,000 for this painting, or my husband did. But someone may not want to pay me $10,000 for it. It's subjective. Or, Anthony Quinn's artwork might go up a billion bucks. And this is a print. This is actually even a print, and it was not expensive. I mean, that's how famous he is. But his artwork may go up a lot, and it could be someone may want to pay me $20,000 for it. It's all subjective, but I'm putting in place, yes, I am absolutely putting in place the best process for success for them to be worth more in the future. Most people just unleash NFTs and then they're nothing. They're worth nothing. Like Ashton Kutcher, his NFTs, they just went to zero. Like all these people paid like an eighth for his dang NFTs, and then he didn't have any future collections. He didn't do any members club things. He didn't do any merch. He didn't do any of the stuff that we have planned. So if you don't do the stuff that we have planned, and if you don't do these things to make them successful and create future value, then they won't be worth value. But I have so many plans in place. I've gone over them. A lot of what we have planned in place, like doing those next collections and the members only and the clubs and you have to have an access. That's what Board Game Yacht Club does. They have an access to members only. You have to log in with your NFT, your code, and you log in, and then only you can get in if you have one. So, and that's going to produce a rarity, like on Collection 3, because some people are going to hear about it more and more, like Collection 3 or Collection 4, and they'll be like, oh, you have an OG? They're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're going to be able to flex these. It's going to be a good thing. I have all these plans in place to make it happen. And I'm pretty confident in the plans that I have placed to ensure that the value will be there. And if you guys want to sell it, great. If you guys want to keep them, great. But the rewards will just be temporary. Yeah. It's $1,000, $1,500. That's a lot of rewards. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing with that. Okay. Thanks for the question. Okay, I really love the hype and your hard work that you do for your ma'am. Thank you. I want to know basically that is Bitcoin is pumping and the market is recovering. So accept Infinity One and big partnerships in the lineup since it's really good time to pump the token. Thanks. So yeah, like I said, Infinity One, I've got a meeting with the NFTs with them today. We sold like 25 NFTs while I was sleeping. It was like totally exciting. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and maybe make some partnerships with the Infinite One guys because they have NFTs too. So that'll be talks. And then the other thing that's gonna pump the price, you guys, is just the baby. I mean, the baby Sifu blank is just going to be amazing, and that's what we're waiting for. And a lottery. So this is kind of like a lottery. You'll see. It's not a lottery, but it's like, oh, for the NFTs? Do you mean for the NFTs? Lionel, you here? Do you mean what kind of lottery? For the NFTs? Yeah, I mean, I might. I still have some things in my wheelhouse. I'm going to be kind of busy testing right now, so we'll see. I'll probably do some other promotions to try to promote and sell the rest of the NFTs. As far as like the tokens, I have my set token. It's already in development. It's 80% done. I'm going to be testing tomorrow, so that is not happening. But it's very similar to like the lottery, kinda. Yeah, it's very similar. So I think you're gonna love it. Good question. Okay, I'll hide it. All right, so let's see. Any more questions? What are the plans for already to increase the holders? So, that's another thing that I looked at today. And good question. We just increased our holders. So we have 1,200 holders right now. So that's pretty good. So I just increased it by 500. Right now, I'm just kind of sort of let that just settle. We did it last Friday. So I'm like, and you're just bringing people in every day, like doing the earns and burns and getting the word out and, asking everybody to spread the news and partnering and doing all these partnerships and partners with Infinite One and partners with Street Punks. We've partnered with so many different groups and just sort of networking and getting out there and really getting the word out is really what's going to help and, increase our awareness and increase our holders. And then you never know, just somebody's just going to drop in, is going to like it, increasing our social networks and just really being active in the Twitter and that kind of thing. That will help. But yeah, and then once the baby gets out and doing these AMAs, doing AMAs. I have an AMA tomorrow with a project called Nutgain. I've partnered with them as well, and they're an NFT. They're similar to, and I'll announce that more later. Oh yeah, you guys should join this NFT this AMA tomorrow. This token's really good. They're really nice guys, and they have a pretty amazing product that did really good in pre-sale. They're just launched and they just got their DApp live, and it's really nice. Maybe I should even show it really quick. Okay, this is the last one, and then I'm going to show it just in case you guys want to join. And that's an NFT platform similar to, let's see, it's similar to Oblivion, but it's next level. Sifu and that game. Here we go. Okay. I'm sharing all my personals. Let's see, did they say? Here it is. Oh, that's just their channel. Okay, now I wanted to show you guys their DApp. Oh, never mind. All right, well, forget that. I'll post it I'll figure it out, you guys, later, and I'll post it in the group. But okay, so all right, Ojo. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Okay, well, thanks so much for joining us. I'll probably end it right afterwards. But Ojo, would you like to sing a song today? Like I invited you back. Thanks for coming back. Make sure it has Sifu Inu in it. It has to have Sifu Inu in it. Oh, you're staticky. Okay, that's better. Okay, did you want to sing? I don't know. Okay, well, you know what? I'm sorry. It seems like we're having technical difficulties. Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you?
So I'm just gonna sing.
Yes, but it has to have Sifu Inu in it, like last time.
What should I have Sifu Inu in what?
You got to say the word Sifu Inu in your song at least 3 times.
Okay. Okay, no problems.
All right. Okay, you'll sing us out.
Okay.
Go for it. Whenever you're ready.
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Sifu Inu is a token of this time. I'm only one call away. I'm only one call away. Sifu Inu is a token of the day. Superman got nothing on me. Oh, I'm only one call away.
Very good. I love it. I love that. I love that you said Sifu Inu is the token of the day. And on that note, we are going to end it. What?
I love this song.
I
It was
know.
impressive.
That's great, and I got it on recording. I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. Great job. I love it.
For sure.
Okay, so I got to reward somebody with the best question, and I think my favorite question, but I don't know if he's here. Who asked the question about the utility? That was my first question. The first question. Who asked that first question? Payush?
Yeah.
Did he win? Okay, so who won the invite contest?
Piyush won the invert competition. He's second.
Who was second?
Piyush.
Okay, well, he can't win 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I have to pick a favorite second question?
Yeah, for sure. Or you can go with...
How many did he invite, and how many did the second person invite?
Just a minute, I am telling all the details. Yeah. Trisha invited 7. Money matters. It means young investor invited 1 and Piyush invited 4.
Okay, who invited 7? Payush?
No. Trisha. Trisha invited 7 and
Oh,
second
Trisha. Oh,
is
the Trisha's the
Piyush.
winner. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
Trisha and Payush. Okay, perfect. Congratulations, you guys. Good job, Trisha. And you had all those technical difficulties and you still invited 7. That's great. So good job, everybody. Wednesday's kind of a slow day and we had all those technical difficulties. So thanks for sticking with us and thanks for the great questions. And we're going to do another one on Friday. So if you guys could just set up the Friday one already when we get off this call. And I'm gonna send out the rewards this afternoon. And I know a couple of you from last time as well, and so I'll get those out to you. And congratulations! And I'm gonna do the airdrops. So great job, everybody! Thanks for joining me today. Really exciting stuff. Bitcoin's pumping. That just means we're gonna be pumping before you know it. Super bullish. Everything's bullish. 75% staked. NFT's 50% sold out. I mean, come on, you guys. We're just going to the moon.
Bit,
That's it.
Bitcoin hit $40,000 now.
It did! Awesome! All right! Woohoo! Let's go! Okay, everybody, we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Hello.
Yes.
Who is the winner of best question?
Who the best question was?
Piyush.
Piyush.
Okay. And
Piyush's
he
best
won also
question.
invite competition.
Trisha.
Yeah. Trisha is first, and there will be one reward for invite.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna record this. Thank you. I love them. They're so fun. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do some today. You can make one of us now. All right, everybody. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you so much for joining us, even with all the technical difficulties. And we will see you next time. And if you're the winner, just go ahead and DM your wallet and the proof that you have $10 worth of Sifu and that you have your username, and those are the requirements. Over to the guys, and we'll get that reward over to you this afternoon. Okay? Alrighty. So thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.